What's good, good people? I am Tamika Marable King. I am also TikToks. Now, listen, it is Tuesday. I am like, just winging it on today. Like last week, sometimes, y'all, some days emotions will eat at you and cause you to get off track a little bit. Then you gotta bounce back. We have to be transformed by the renewing of our minds, and that needs to be daily, because the enemy will try and take your emotions and play you against your own self. So what I know to be true is that you got to stay in the word. You got to stay connected. Have you ever been going somewhere and thinking, oh my goodness, when are we going to get there? This is the longest trip ever. Okay, you sightseeing, bored. You on your phone, bored. Okay, I'm tired. I need to get out. I need to pee. So on and so forth. You keep asking, But then you stop asking. You look up. And you're like, oh, we here already? That's us. On our way to our destiny, on our way to doing what God is having us to do, or build, or create, or design, or write, whatever those things may be. That's us. We are just have so many different things coming at us, so many different distractions going on. We keep wondering, okay, when, when is my breakthrough going to be here? When am I going to receive my husband? When am I going to have my financial blessing? When am I going to write my book? When am I going to, start my business? When am I going to be the pastor of the church? When am I going to, all of these things. And so it seems like it's just taking forever for it to come to pass. Even when without a shadow of a doubt, God, this is you. You told me. I'm aware that this is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. And sometimes the enemy will just make you feel like that wait is just way too long and you're ready to turn around. Sometimes I can't take that long trip. I'm just going to go back. I'll try again tomorrow. No, y'all. What you need to understand is you're closer to the destination than you think. Okay, you're going to look up and you're going to be in the midst of something totally new that God has placed you in. And you're going to be able to celebrate and be celebrated because you're going to get there. You're going to be there. You're going to be functioning and doing just what you're supposed to be doing. Although on today, your question may be, when am I going to get there? How much longer do we have? You're watching the mile markers and you're trying to see, what else do I need to do? What else do I have to go through before I come out and then I'm on the other side and I'm celebrating and I'm victorious and I'm walking in this and I'm walking in that? When and where, God? Okay, keep your seatbelt on. Stay braced. Just wait. I'm telling you. This is what he sent forth on today. You're closer than you think. You're going to be sitting in it shortly. Okay, stay the course. You get excited when you're almost where you're trying to go, especially if you got to take a long ride. So let that excitement continue to fuel you. And understand, something else is that we need to definitely spend time with God in his word, getting to know him, trying to have understanding, just in a different way, in a better way. Because listen, there are different things that we need as individuals, and you wouldn't fill an 18-wheeler with the same amount of gas that you would put in a Ford Focus. You just wouldn't, because the tanks are different. So the amount of fuel they hold is different. What may take, it may take $30 to fill the Focus up. I don't even know the amount of, money it would take to fill the 18-wheeler. However, I do know that it would be very different. it would be very different. And so what can get one person here may not take you there. You don't know how big of a tank you are carrying. And so the amount of greatness and what's being poured into you, you may have all this room for. Someone else may have a lower capacity to carry something or their thing, but it's going to be sufficient for who they are, sufficient for who you are, because you are different. Okay? That doesn't mean you don't work, because the Focus is going to sell. The Ford Focus is going to be sold off the lot. The 18-wheelers, they're going to be purchased and driven. So for that reason, somebody needs you. Okay? So you just need to know that I may have to spend more time in the Word than you may have to spend in order to get through, in order to keep going, in order to be encouraged, in order to be able to pour out to other people. Whereas somebody else may not have to spend those hours, because they're not having to do the same level of work. Not because they're not great, not because what they do is not valuable, or because, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. But even in that, it's about doing what you were chosen to do, what you were called to do, and not trying to fill the shoes of someone else. Not trying to, if you took the same amount of fuel out of the 18-wheeler and attempted to pour it into the Focus, it's going to be wasted because it's not the right amount. It is going to exceed the amount that the Focus could hold. Correct. So, we need to be that way in ourselves, understanding, God, I need this much of you. I need this much of your word in order to do what I'm called to do. So I've got to cut some things loose. I've got to spend less time doing this. I've got to prioritize, and I've got to rid myself of distractions. I don't care what it is. I don't care who it is. God, I'm just going to focus and get away from this here. You understand? So don't let the wrong things take you to the wrong places. Get focused. What's up with this focus word? I'm serious though. Like, for real. Understand that God is calling us, choosing us, and wanting us to work. And so whatever is required to keep your tank full, to be able to renew your mind on a daily basis, spend the time doing that work to be ready and prepared to take the journey, to travel the distance, and to not run out, to not give out. Because it's a whole headache to run out of gas somewhere when you're trying to go. That is being unprepared, okay? And I do understand sometimes resources are limited and people may be, in a tight situation. Nonetheless, we have to understand, God, I need, you got to think before you go to do something. Because if he's not calling you into that direction or telling you to do that, you just may run out of fuel. Okay, there you go. That's it for today. I absolutely love you. I want you to do what you do best. That is being you. I will see you live Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Y'all, you know how we roll. Y'all join me. Share my video.